AEW was not that bad of a show this week, but not their best show whatsoever either. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to show Mr. Lucas, April 23rd, 2020, review of my AEW Dynamite. Taping April 24th, 2025. It seems like I'm down on myself as I kind of am. My mom is still in the hospital as of today. And if it's just a feels now. You feel helpless and there's a lot of different emotions you can't do. I don't drive or anything, but it is what it is. My mom's in the hospital still with bad sicknesses in her lungs and coughing a lot, in all honesty. Not that lung stuff, she doesn't have lung problems. It's just, she's just very sick, to say the least. I'm hoping she gets better, though, and hoping she's back home sooner rather than later. Hopefully it's say knock on wood. Damn, knocking on my desk, to say the least. But yeah, I've been down on myself since, obviously, when she went to the hospital and everything yesterday. And it should be, I sure hope she's okay, though, to say the least. I talked to her this morning around 7:30, to say the least, on the East Coast. Let's get on your AEW Dynamite, shall we? Review for 2025, for April 23rd, 2025. This show is not bad, but not great. Not bad, but not great. Very, very, just like NXT, boring. This show is very freaking boring. It might be kind of just the overall show great as well, but it's not really too offensive on this show, in all honesty. It's just very meh. It seems like the last two shows at NXT and also with Dynamite this week. It's like, what is the feel of wrestling this week? And by the way, this is up and down COVID W. This is not what I'm going to say about W in this podcast. The Rock, shut the fuck up, bro. Stop with your freaking delusional propaganda bullshit, Dwayne. I'm going to discuss that probably tomorrow on the podcast and discuss his comments on the Pat McAfee show. He made his sensitive comments toward Dave LaGreca busting open radio. One of his comment sections on Instagram, I think it was. My God, Dwayne, shut the fuck up. Don't be so freaking like a drama queen. Let's go to tomorrow's podcast. Because I'm not going to be doing a podcast. I got a lot of shit to do. And I know I promised you a lot of podcasts. It's like I promised that, but it's not going to happen because of unfortunate circumstances, in all honesty. Let's get into Dynamite, man. So Samoa Joe delivers a warrant to Jon Moxley for fending off the Death Riders. And by the way, Jon Moxley versus Samoa Joe is announced for the AEW World Championship at Double or Nothing. Sounds done. So Mark Briscoe defeats Ricochet. Ricochet losing another match, man. Oh, well, what's the constructive criticism there, Ricochet? Suck losing a match against Mark Briscoe. Nothing against Mark Briscoe. We all love Mark Briscoe in this podcast. But almighty have fallen for Ricochet, to say the least. That's when FTR, Daxter, and Cash Wheeler attacked the Rock and Roll Express at the behest of Stokely Hathaway. Which I do like that pairing quite a bit. I do like Stokely Hathaway getting paired with the FTR guys. But what's his explanation on him and Kris Statlander not being together anymore? And all of a sudden, Kris Statlander's a babyface still. What's the explanation? Would Tony Khan give that to us? Probably not. Probably not, to say the least. And why the hell are the FTR guys, Daxter and Cash, attacking a Rock and Roll Express on this show? Does anybody give a flying fuck, dude? Because I know I do. I don't, to say the least. There's some Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. Defeat Kevin Knight and people Mike Bailey in a tag team match. It was a good match for what it was, but I just didn't care, honestly. Very fun match, though. What's the emotion in this show, man? Where's the freaking storylines I want in AEW? Nowhere to be found. Just an MJF gets 2 thumbs up and still cannot get into the Hurt Syndicate. Discuss that. The only promo of this show, not named as Stokely Hathaway promo, it's just freaking stupid. So many freaking matches left and right. It's unbelievable. This company shits out matches, it looks like, in all honesty. Also, Josh Alexander and Konosuke Takeshita defeat Brody King and Will Ospreay. And your main event, Jamie Hayter defeats Kris Statlander in the main event, obviously, in a women's Owen Hart Cup Foundation Tournament semifinals. And will face my girl, the lovely Mercedes Mone. She looked lovely last night as she came out after this match. She looked gorgeous, as she always does, bro. She'll face Mercedes Mone in the finals at the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. We're going to today's podcast coverage with me. It's on says this week AEW Dynamite review for April 23rd, 2025. Starting with, you guessed it, starring Samoa Joe, he delivers a warning to Jon Moxley after fending off the Death Riders to start the show. This gets a B-. It was not bad of a promo from Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is always great in the microphone. I always like seeing Samoa Joe in a world title match. I love that, in all honesty. Absolutely love seeing Samoa Joe in a world title match, in all honesty. He was a former AEW World Champion as well. But in all honesty, do you expect him to beat Jon Moxley at Double or Nothing? Because the match is all but confirmed. It's all but confirmed. It is confirmed, in all honesty, as of today. But do you seriously think Jon Moxley's going to lose against Samoa Joe after Samoa Joe nonetheless got Coquina clutch TKO on Jon Moxley last week on Dynamite in the World Trios Championships for All Elite Wrestling? And plus, why is Samoa Joe, and I love him challenging for World Title, I can't complain about that anyway, it's necessary. But he's a Trios champion. He wants to establish those Trios titles you want, right? And why the flying fuck is he challenging for the world title? All because he got a victory over Jon Moxley in the last week's edition of Dynamite for Boston, Massachusetts. I get that. He got TKO chokehold pass out on Jon Moxley. I get that. But still, he's a Trios champion. He's got enough titles for him. Oh, you talk about Mercedes Mone, her championships. What about her? Those titles are not in AEW other than the TBS Championship, dumbass! If you don't like it, that's fine. I get that. But the titles are not in AEW other than the TBS title. So who cares? But still, I'm not a fan. I love seeing Samoa Joe challenge for World Title. I get that. I love it. I love seeing Samoa Joe in World Title picture for some temporary, obviously, where it goes back to the Trios division. But still, this gets a B- to start the show. And solid segment for what it was. I just didn't care. This show felt freaking lifeless as freaking hell, man. It was not the lifeless, the complete umpteen nauseating life. It was just a very good match show and nothing else other than that. Moving on to Mark Briscoe. He defeats Ricochet. Another B-. Spoiler alert, next segment is going to be a B- too for this review. Spoiler alert. But, dude, I like Mark Briscoe quite a lot. I like him quite a lot. Ricochet, he's very good at what he does as a professional wrestler standpoint. I can't stand him on the damn microphone. I can't stand him online with defending so much to AEW and shit all over WWE. It's so ridiculous, bro. Just stay the fuck off Twitter, you bald fraud. Ha ha! I had to do that, man. He likes to do the ha ha. So there you go, bald fraud. You get your ha ha back to you. But seriously, what are we doing with Ricochet in all seriousness? He was once in the feud with Sorb Strickland. He was probably the best thing he did in AEW so far. And now he's a heel, and all of a sudden he had a great match with Dynasty with him, Kenny Omega, and SpeedBall Mike Bailey for the International Championship. What's he done since then? Lose. A big fat loser, to say the least. We love Mark Briscoe getting a win, though, I'll be honest. He gets an all a B-, though. Moving on to FTR, Dax Hart and Cash Wheeler. They attack the Rock and Roll Express at behest of Stokely Hathaway. Another B-, a stretch of B-, like I said last segment with Mark Briscoe and Ricochet. They also got B-, and it's 3 straight B- to start your show. Talk about freaking boring, if you ask me. That's why I feel like this just so got. It was so freaking boring, man. All fun and so many matches left and right. You 20 kind of shit out matches last night. You only got 3 promo segments. I get that, but still. This company, all he does is shit out matches in their freaking toilet bowl, to say the least. No, I'm sorry, it sounds disgusting. Well, it's what they do. It's what they do, literally. I'm not joking. And FTR, I do like them being paired with Stokely Hathaway, though. I do like that, in all honesty. And this segment is okay. I can do it with the Rock and Roll Express, honestly. Why do we need a Rock and Roll Express and nobody even gives a flying fuck about having to get the beat down from the FTR to sell an FTR pairing with Stokely Hathaway. Like, why? What's the freaking point in that, in all honesty, to wrap up this segment on the Dynamite review on the FTR segment? He's no a B-. Moving on to something that not other than a B. It's kind of actually better, honestly. The Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. I hate they're calling Matthew and Nicholas Joe. It's so stupid. Just call him Matt and Nick Jackson. Matt and Nick Jackson, Young Bucks defeat Kevin Knight and SpeedBall Mike Bailey. It's going to be a B. Best thing on the show so far. There's always a better thing on the main event. This is a better start than the last 3 stages great on the show. It was a fun tag team match. I think people amped this to be some sort of thing. It's not like this big banger of a tag team match. Oh, maybe a match your contender for AEW. I'm like, what the flying fuck are you smoking, dude? You cannot be serious. I love SpeedBall Mike Bailey. I like Kevin Knight quite, but he's quite great what he does. Losing a lot of interest in the Young Bucks is a different conversation for another day. It's now to pair with the fucking Death Riders and kill AEW even more, man. You know how much I hate that. I hate that freaking main event from Dynasty, man. You must have still hate it to this day. But then, yeah, it's like all the pay-per-view main events, all the WrestleMania Night 1 main events. It's like they're all trying to one-up each other. Minus the Night 1 WrestleMania main event. With like the Revolution match in Cope and Jon Moxley for a World Championship. And then a month later, you got Swerve Strickland and Jon Moxley. And WrestleMania 41 Night 2, you got John Cena and Cody Rhodes. What the fuck are we doing there, Triple H and Tony Khan, with the kind of awful main events? But this mismatch between Young Bucks and Kevin Knight and makes people my biggest or a B. Not a bad tag match. I just don't think it's a match your contender whatsoever. In all honesty, these people are changing out to B. In AEW, it's going to agree with B. Man match here, B minuses. MJF, Maxwell, Jacob Freeman. Gets 2 thumbs up, but still cannot get into the Hurt Syndicate. Like I said, another B minus. Okay, segment, but at least for MJF came out in a very fancy car. I absolutely love that car he was driving, though. He gave Bobby Lashley a thumbs up. That was freaking that was cool. That was cool in all honesty. Other than the segment did nothing for me. Other than this segment did absolutely freaking nothing for me. In all honesty, it's not really a B minus. B minus is your grade. Moving on to Josh Alexander. Match I'm really disappointed in. Worst thing on the show. You know, I like Josh Alexander quite a bit, and you know, I like him being undefeated so far. Is he still undefeated? I think he still is, but whatever, dude, it doesn't matter. Josh Alexander and Konosuke at the Takeshita defeat Brody King and Will Ospreay. This is a C+. Kind of honestly disappointed in this match. I thought it would be a lot better if the 4 great professional wrestlers like Josh Alexander, Konosuke Takeshita, Brody King, Will Ospreay. I was kind of disappointed at those 4 guys. And you get a C+ of a grade. You would think it'd be a B at bare minimum, but no, this match kind of disappointed me, in all honesty. That's a question the booking, man. The booking was kind of weird as well, having like 4 guys who could not take L's. Ospreay, but sooner or later, probably challenge the world title. And plus, he's in the finals of the Owen Hart Cup. Like, why are you having another meaningless match? And sometimes you got hurt. Thank God he didn't, obviously. But still. Like, Will Ospreay should not be wrestling until Double or Nothing Week goes one of either Hangman Adam Page or Kyle B or Kyle Fletcher. Like, dude, what's the point in that? What's the point of having wrestling in this meaningless tag team match that no one cares about? C+ is your grade. Moving on to your main event match. Or segment/match in general. Jamie Hayter, the lovely Jamie Hayter. She feats Kris Statlander, I'm free, but love Kris Statlander quite a bit too. In the main event of Women's Owen Hart Cup Foundation Tournament, and Jamie will face my girl, Mercedes Mone. The reigning defend AEW TBS champion, 4 belts Mone. And Mercedes will face Mercedes Mone in the finals of that Double or Nothing for the Women's Owen Hart Cup Tournament. I'll be honest, I think Mercedes will win that Owen Hart Cup. Do I like it? Honestly, I trust me. And don't take me out of context, people. I love Mercedes to death. You know how much I love her. But I don't think we need to have her win this tournament. And nor should she. Like, she's a TBS champion. She's a TBS champion. You have her not one or two championship matches on that show. Like, it should be Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm and Athena Mercedes Mone. Do we get that? Probably not. There's a small chance that Dia gets in this match and helps Jamie win. But then again, if Jamie Hayter beats Mercedes, you would think Jamie wants the TBS championship and not Toni Storm World Championship. You would think that, right? She gave Mercedes Mone her first out in a non-title match. You would think you want to have her we want to challenge Mercedes at All in Texas. She wanted that in all instead of the world title. What do I know, dude? What do I fucking know? This match is great. This match is very fun, though. I love Jamie Hayter. I always liked her. I love her. I always loved Kris Statlander. And Mercedes, my favorite women's wrestler of all time. So I can't complain about this too much, but then again, Mercedes is going to be another belt to her, which I don't mind, honestly. Even though, we know it's now 2 belts in AEW. I should be kind of worried about that, but still. This gives a B+ in the main event. Best thing on the show. The only thing I said some sort of implications for the future for anything else. Like, other than that, this show was meh. Meh. This main event is not really a B+, though. As Mercedes win the Holland Card Cup, she probably will be ending up winning that tournament. And face Toni. Oh my god, talk about voice crack, man. I need a freaking drink of water after that, man. My voice went freaking downhill right there. You hear that shit? Oh my god, man. You hear that one? The Mercedes is probably me being Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. I don't like that, honestly. If Mercedes were to drop TBS title first, then fine. That would be much more better, in all honesty. But it's weird feeling she's going all in Texas and undefeated, undefeated still, with the TBS championship and all her belts. Like, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. Even though Mercedes, my favorite female wrestler of all time. Don't take me out of context. I love her to death. If I can try, I think I can trust her. I'm pretty sure I can trust her. And it's not even her fault at all either. It's not totally her fault. I know she has creative control, as some people would say. But Tony Khan is also not get a free pass in this. He really does not. But this may make it no longer a B+. As your overall show for AEW Dynamite, April 23rd, 2025, it's no longer a B-. Which is still the second best grade of the whole show, the weekly week. I know Raw the Wrestling got over A-. But then again, Dwayne The Rock Johnson had ruined that freaking show. With his complete, utter bullshit comments on the Pat McAfee show. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, No Miss Lucas, trust me. I'm going to talk about that big time, because I cannot believe the fucking comments he made. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Dwayne? I always liked him as all-time greats. He's one of the all-time greats, don't get me wrong. But when his ego gets to the best of him, oh my god, he is nauseating, to say the least. He is completely nauseating, to say the least. But thank y'all for watching No Mr. Lucas, AEW Dynamite, April 23rd, 2025. You and No Mr. Lucas taping April 24th, 2025. And back tomorrow, hopefully, knock on wood. Your flagship No Limits Lucas podcast episode number 5 for Friday, April 25th, 2025. Until tomorrow for more content, No Limits Lucas and YouTube side things. Peace, love, everybody. Take care. Love you all big time, to say the least.